Hey, what's up, Luis? This is Steven, man. We talked this morning, or depending on whether you get this when you watch this video, rather, it was Friday morning we talked. Hey, man, in this video, I'm going to show you three things you can do today to bring in more high quality concrete jobs to your business. So by the end of this video, if you can see that I have the technical know-how to get you more high quality jobs, you can shoot me back a message and we can chat, or you can take this information and implement it yourself. Now, I know when we talked, you said you're using this Bull City Concrete as kind of a lead generator for you, and you're not sure if you're exclusive to them or not. Now, you said that they were bringing you in good stuff. Now, you told me you had a website, Mulan Construction. I looked for that. I couldn't find it. Maybe I'm just totally off on spelling it. But I'm just going to use this site as an example just to show you what I do. So the three things I'm going to go over are content, citations, and backlinks. So content is everything on the front page here, right? Now, Google likes to see at least 1,500 words of content. Now, most business owners, they understand that content is important on a front page, but they don't really know exactly how much or what type of content. So I pulled up the number one competitor for Raleigh, for the Raleigh Durham area for concrete, and that's this Raleigh Concrete LLC. And so and I know you said you use them for leads, but you could be getting a lot more leads with the right website, right? So, and I'm going to show you what I mean by that. So I went ahead and put Raleigh Concrete into this tool that I use called Ahrefs. It's a subscription I use. It gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google actually uses to rank websites. So Raleigh Concrete LLC was actually in the past 30 days, it was found for 29 keywords and it was clicked on 231 times. Now, I pulled up this site that you're using for your leads, is Bull City Concrete, and I put them in the same tool. So in the past month, they were found for 7 keywords and they were clicked on 13 times. So what I, why I'm showing you this is there's ways to get many more leads because they're not getting clicked on that much, really. You could be getting a lot more traffic, right? So what we could do is if you had your own website, we could go in and look at the keywords that the lead competitor is being found for. And they're being found for all these Raleigh concrete contractors, Raleigh concrete, Raleigh NC, and what we call these are location based, what we call buyer intent keywords, and these are basically the keywords and key phrases that people are searching for when they're looking for concrete services with an intent to buy. So when we go to this site that you're using, and we click on their keywords, they've got some, but it's only in Durham. So this is strictly for Durham. So if you're cool with just Durham, that's good, but there's a lot more search volume for Raleigh if you're apt to go out to Raleigh. Because if you can see Concrete Durham NC, and then Concrete Contractors Durham NC is the highest. So it got 60 searches, that one, in the past 30 days. When we look here, Raleigh concrete contractors, they get a lot more searches, and when you add them up, there's just a lot more overall that would give you a lot more traffic. So what you'd want to do is if you had your site, you'd want to copy these same keywords and keyword phrases and put them on your website, but not just once. You'd want to see how many times this company had them on their website, and you'd want to put them on like one more time. So if some of them were on once, you'd want to put them on twice. If some were on twice, you'd want to put those ones on 3 times. That way you're dominating them in the content department. Now, the next thing I want to go over is called citations. Now, studies have shown that in Google studies that when people are looking up these terms like this, 45% of the people looking these up are clicking right in this section right here. This is called the map pack. And usually there's only 3, but this is a sponsored, so this is an ad, so they threw this one in here as well, but it's not going to be in here consistent. These are what we call the organic ones, the ones that are always in there, or the ones that should be in there. Now, most people think to be in here, you need the most reviews or the highest rated reviews, and that's not true. If that was true, Triangle Concrete would not be number one. I mean, as you can see, this has a higher rating and more reviews, and it's below. So it's not reviews and it's not pictures or anything like that. It's actually citations. So what is a citation? A citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. A directory is something like Angie, Yelp, Yellow Pages, White Pages. There's a ton of them. And to really be up top here, you want to be in at least like 250 to 300 or 400 directories, and that would actually put you right on top of here. And in this industry, it's probably less. So the good news is there's tools out here that would actually show us what and how many citations each of these businesses have. So, for example, if Triangle Concrete has like 200 citations, you want at least 50 more, so like 250. But I would say like 300 citations would get you in this pack here, and you would dominate this pack. Now, underneath the map pack, this is the most sought after position on the page, and this is Google's organic search results list. And the number one spot here will get right around 40% of all clicks for people searching for these terms alone, whereas this splits up to 45, this gets 40 all alone. The main driver here are backlinks. So what are backlinks? It's other relevant sites linking back to your website, and they work kind of like online referrals. And the more relevant that site is that's linking back to you, the better. So for example, let's say you have a local blog page or a popular industry site linking back to you. That's what's going to help push you up in the rankings. However, since you're a concrete company, say there is a pizza site, like a pizza website out there that's linking back to you, that's no good because you don't sell pizza. So let's revisit this tool I showed you earlier. Now, they actually have a section where they show backlinks because backlinks are the main driver. So this number one company or website is being found to have 43 active backlinks, which is really low, right? And it's good news. Now let's look at this site. 49 more. It has more, but you don't have the keywords. And we don't know the relevance of these backlinks. But since we know these guys are number one, we'd want to go into their backlinks by clicking that number and look at their list of backlinks. And you want to go down this list if you had a website and go to these different websites and acquire these backlinks for yourself. You'd want to go down the list. And if you're to do that with the right keywords, it would put you in right in line for that number one spot. You'd be fighting out that number one spot. To ensure that number one spot, you'd want to go down the list, Google's list of organic listings, like the top 3, and do the same thing, copy all their backlinks, and that would put you right up top there. So if you had a website, or if you have a website, you can rank it. You could actually rank it, and you wouldn't have to depend on that other site for leads. And these would be all yours. You would rank number one here, and if you had the right amount of citations, you would be up here, and you would be the authority when it came to concrete companies in the Raleigh-Durham area. So just to recap what we went over today, on the website, its content, and you'd want at least 1,500 words on your front page with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second thing is citations. You want to be in at least 250 to 400 citations to really dominate this map pack. And then lastly is backlinks, meaning you need more relevant websites linking back to your site to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to concrete companies in the Raleigh-Durham area. If you were to implement this on your own website, you would be number one. So you can take this information and implement it yourself if you'd like. Or if you want to take a more effective route, you can save yourself some time. Book a discovery call with me if you're interested. Again, my name is Steven. I live right here in North Carolina. You can just reply back to this email or give me a call at 910-551-2006. I hope this was educational for you, and it showed you a few things that you can go ahead and start implementing now so you can start claiming more high quality jobs and outrank your competition with your own site. Now, at the very least, I just ask that you give me a little bit of feedback on this video. Let me know how I did. But other than that, Luis, I hope you have a good rest of your day and a great weekend. Take care. Bye bye.